From the moment we are old enough to understand the concept of time, we are sold an idea so alluring, so pervasive, that it quietly shapes the choices we make and the values we hold. The idea is legacy, a promise that if we strive hard enough, achieve enough, and build something lasting, we might escape the oblivion that awaits us all. It is a seductive narrative, whispered by self-help gurus, amplified by the media, and quietly reinforced in the conversations we have with ourselves in the dead of night. The message is clear. To be remembered is to matter. To be forgotten is to fail. Yet beneath this promise lies a subtle trap. Our obsession with being remembered, with leaving a mark that endures, has begun to warp the way we live. It encourages us to measure our worth not by the depth of our experiences or the authenticity of our connections, but by the scale of our achievements and the permanence of our contributions. We start to see life not as something to be savored in the present, but as raw material for a future monument. And in doing so, we risk missing the point entirely. Consider the countless hours spent building resumes, accumulating followers, chasing accolades, and crafting personal brands. The pursuit of legacy often demands sacrifice of leisure, of relationships, of presence. It asks us to trade the joy of now for the hope of being remembered later. But what is the cost of this trade? How many moments of genuine happiness, how many opportunities for connection are lost because we are too busy rehearsing for an imagined future audience? Psychologists have long argued that much of human ambition is rooted in our fear of death. Legacy, in this sense, is a coping mechanism, a shield against the terror of vanishing without a trace. We hope that some part of us will outlive the body, that our name will echo in the halls of history. But history is fickle. It forgets far more than it remembers. For every celebrated figure, there are millions whose contributions, though vital, are lost to time. Does this mean their lives were small? Or does it simply mean that the metrics we use to measure significance are flawed? The truth is, impact is not always visible, nor is it always recorded. The teacher who inspires a struggling student, the friend who offers comfort in a dark hour, the stranger whose kindness makes a day bearable. These acts rarely make headlines, but they ripple outward in ways we cannot predict. Their legacy is not carved in stone, but breathed into the lives they touch. It is a legacy of presence, not permanence. Take a moment to remember someone who shaped you, not with grand gestures, but with small, everyday acts. Perhaps it was a parent who sang to you, a mentor who listened, a friend who laughed with you when you needed it most. These moments may never be documented, yet they remain vivid, alive in memory and feeling. The people who lived them were not obsessed with being remembered. They were simply living, and in doing so, they mattered. Imagine if we let go of the need to be remembered. What might change? We might find ourselves more present, more attuned to the beauty of the ordinary, more willing to give without expectation of recognition. We might measure our lives not by monuments built, but by the moments shared. The river does not worry about being named, it simply flows. The flower does not fret about its fragrance being catalogued, it simply blooms. So, when you next feel the pressure to leave a legacy, pause and ask yourself, who are you living for? What are you sacrificing in the name of being remembered? And what would happen if you allowed yourself to risk oblivion, to live fully in the now, trusting that meaning is found not in being remembered, but in being truly alive? Perhaps the greatest legacy is not what endures after us, but what we breathe into the present, to love, to laugh, to create joy, not for history's sake, but for life's sake. In the end, it is not applause that gives our lives meaning, but presence. And maybe, just maybe, to be forgotten is the final freedom.